Hello everyone and welcome to episode 6 of Twisted Leagues. We're starting this episode off with a dragon item. Not the dragon item I was hoping to start off with. Oh well, I just hope I don't get more harpoons and no swords or knives or anything useful. But yeah, we got a dragon harpoon. At least it will help if I try to catch sharks. That's something. But yeah, I'm gonna continue grinding out worms here as I have been, and hopefully I'll get something more of the sword variety. Nothing notable that task aside from the... Yeah, but I did end up getting 2 brimstone keys, and also that was my 25th task, which was a whopping 10 points. So maybe these keys will give me a Hosta. Crafting experience, and... iron ore. I'm really sick of iron ore. Oh well. Back to the worms I go. I'm taking a bit of a break from worms to do some alching, and I thought now would be a good time to give a bit of an update on my goals and plans for the league, but I've recorded this several times, and I always make it too long and fumble what I'm trying to say, so let's hope this time goes a little better. So, pretty much, there's 2 weeks left in the league, and I'm still aiming to get rune rank. At the moment, I'm 6.8k points. I think last we saw rune rank was 8.8k, but I expect it's definitely going to be somewhere in 9-10k by the time the league's over. Now, I did calculate where I'd be if I finished all the league tasks I'm planning to do, and depending on how many I get to, hopefully at a minimum I'll be at 10.8k points. But I might get up to 12.7k, so I think I have a good shot at getting rune rank as long as I can finish everything I have planned. Now, as for what I have planned, there's some just various tasks, like, doing tier 3 type, the blast mining stuff, and so on. And then there's some for Slayer, some for clues, and some for just skilling, getting levels 80 in different stats. Now, I was considering going for base 80s, but I realized this won't be possible due to one problematic skill. Now, it isn't rune crafting, it's actually agility, because I stopped trading agility at Wintertide at 66, and there's just no good way to get this to 70 or even 80, so I think I'm just going to leave it at 66, because even though I want to go for base 70s, that's only 100 points, so I don't think it's worth the effort. I think it's better to get individual skills to 80, especially the skills I have 10 times experience in, like smithing. So that's where I'm at for all the league stuff. As for clues, I think I did scale back a bit. I'm only going to try to go for 100 in most clues, like 100 easy, medium, and hard rather than 250, just because they take longer than expected. And 70 magic, I didn't know I was close to that. And speaking of magic, while I am taking a break from worms, I might do some other Slayer tasks. I am trying to get 75 magic so I can fire, blast, wave, fire, wave, metal dragons to hopefully get rune lens for a rune crossbow and then hopefully kill them and get, dragon legs. Because in the grand scheme, I would love to get full dragon, like legs, med helm, and chain body. But that's like... that's something I'll do if I finish the points, not something I actively aim for. Although I might do Dust Devils for Slayer if I finish Worms. And speaking of finishing Worms, I'm currently at 650 kill count, and the sword is 1-2000. So there's a good chance I'm not going to get the sword, but I have a plan for what I'm going to do. So I calculated how long it will take to get 85 Slayer at Worms, and I think that would be like 4.3k KC. So I figured I'll go for like 4k KC at Worms. And if I don't get the sword, then I'll just move on and, do some other tasks just for the points. And then I'll be 85 Slayer and can just grind for a whip instead. If I do get the sword, though, I'm going to stop doing worms immediately and move on to other stuff. Start trading melee Slayer again. Sulfur Lizards, Dust Devils, whatnot. So that's kind of my plan there. As for right now, though, well, one, I didn't make a nature amulet just because I had a magic tree and figured, why not? 2, I actually have been working on mining. I did get 65 for the diary and decided to keep going because I do want to get to 80 in the grand scheme. So I will hopefully be finishing the hard diary soon, and part of the reason I wanted that is so I can stay on the normal spellbook for Alk, so I can stay at Worms longer, but still teleport to Mount Kourend with the blessing. So hopefully that will work out well. And aside from that, I don't think there's too much else. I did have a note saying I would like to do the 4th Roast Dungeon stuff, but I'm waiting for 73 crafting so I can do the red d'hide vamps, because without that, it's not going to be very beneficial to camp red dragons and do the altar stuff. So yeah, but aside from that, I'm probably going to take a little bit more of a break from worms, do a few odds and ends, and hopefully finish the hard diary, because I'm pretty close. I only have the Type farm task and mining the ore, which should be easy. So pretty much just type farm. So hopefully that'll be the next clip, and then I'll probably go back to worms and hopefully get the sword and we can move on. And if not, oh boy, this is going to be a long grind of like 4k kills. After suffering through a game of Tithe and claiming 250 points, it's time to finish the Elite Diary as soon as this ore mines. There we go. So that is the Elite Diary, and I guess I actually do have to claim it for a task. But I also have this task I was working on, Cast the Teleport, which is another one. And oh, my herbs apparently grew as well. And if we talk here, I got the hard diary. Now, the best thing about this is the 5% from the herb patch, but it also will be nice to have the reduced tanning cost. So yeah, that's a lot of points. Finally broke 6k points or into 7k points, and I'm actually not sure what I want to use this lamp on. I was considering agility if I wanted to go for 70, but I don't think I do. So it really comes down to herb lore or construction, because I do think I would like to go for a 60 or 80 construction. I'm just not sure what's the better use of points, but I'll probably just put it in herb lore. It should be a huge, 150, so. But even though I am getting a decent amount of herbs, 80 is going to take a lot, so probably best to keep the lamps on herb for now. But yeah, that is a lot of stuff done. The hard diary at last, and probably going to go back to worms now. Well, the worm grind has continued with no luck. I've hit 30 tasks now with a nice 90-point boost, although I don't have too much to spend points on. Probably work on the rune pouch, that's 750, just because I'll probably use runes a lot more than anything else I'd get, although I do still need to get the red dragon and lizardman task for points. But if you look here, I have over 1,000 worm tails now, so around halfway to the drop rate of the sword, so it's not like I'm terribly dry or anything. But I do think I want to take a bit of a break from worms, and I might regret this. But I actually want to do steel dragons. Only 15, okay, because I'm hoping I can get the rune limbs, and I might also be able to pick up dragon legs, which I want. But I also do have 2 brimstone keys from that task, so can I get the dragon Hosta? Ruby's not bad. Rune plate body, okay, no dragon Hosta yet. It would be nice to get that, because if I did get the dragon Hosta, I probably would give up on the dragon sword. But yeah, I was going to wait till I got 75 magic to try steel dragons, but I just really want to try it now. I'm tired of trying to trade magic slowly by alchemy or such, so hopefully this works with Fire Blast, and hopefully I don't get burnt to a crisp. That was a lot harder than I was expecting, since it turns out steel dragons, especially the Catacombs version, have a decent magic level and magic defense, so my magic gear here was not really cutting it, especially with Fire Blast. If I go back, I'm definitely going to wait till I get some Mystic from clues or such, like Enchanted and Fire Wave, because that will greatly increase my damage, or my DPS, even if it isn't, that amazing of an increase compared to, like, say, at Worms. But that task was a success, because not only did I complete it, I did get the rune limbs and make my rune crossbow, which is what I was going for. And I also managed to get an elite clue. So now, I think what I want to do, instead of going right back to worms, I think I actually do want to do jellies so I can get those boots so I can do some clue scrolls, because I'm not sure how many mediums I want to do, because the only thing I really have there that I want is, ranger boots would be nice, but I really only would want wizard boots, and I still could get mystic boots somewhere, I think. But I would like to at least have the emote on so I can continue that, and I also would like to try doing some more hard clues and even these elite clues, because I could use a few more gear upgrades like the combat bracelet and other things, so I'm going to give it a shot, and hopefully this jelly task goes well, and hopefully afterwards I'll be able to do some clues. I'm back here by Konar again after finishing the jelly task, and it was successful. We did manage to get the mithril boots, and also 3 brimstone keys, which is pretty lucky. So I'm going to open them now, and also I hit 90 range, and I also got 80 hit points a bit earlier at Worms. So come on, can I get the Dragon Hosta? Not what I needed. Okay, that's not bad. Oh my god, I actually got it! Okay, this is really, really good. So we don't have to go back to Worms now. We can do Sarachnis now. And yeah. Actually, I wasn't sure what task I wanted to get, but now I actually want sulfur lizards, because 1, I can melee them, and 2, I want to stock up a bit more medium clues, because now we can do all the medium clues, and I want to at least try and go for 50. I'm pretty sure that's a league task. But yeah, we got the Hosta. I'm so happy about this. Yes, that is a pair of shears. Okay, so this changes a lot of what I was planning, because I was going to say I didn't really know what I wanted to do next for a Slayer task, and I wanted to just work on clues, but now I'll grind some more medium clues, train up my melees, and then we'll work on opening a bunch of caskets. Like, I'll try and probably get to, like, I don't know, whatever I feel is appropriate milestones for each tier of clue and whatever I can manage doing. So, I can't believe I actually got the Hosta. Although I am tempted to still do a bit more worms to see if I could get the sword, because the sword is slightly better, and also just because I already started that grind. But still, the Hosta is good enough, because I actually can't show right now or take off my gear to show. Well, I guess I kind of can. So yeah, it's 55 and 60, while the sword would be, I think, like 62 and 64 stab. So the sword's a little better, but this is still very, very, very good. And I am elated I actually managed to get it, especially on such a low chest count, because it's 1 in 200, and we got it in, less than 1/10 the drop rate. So very happy about this. I broke in my new Dragon Hosta here with some Sulfur Lizard tasks, and in the process I got 65 defense and 71 strength. However, I also realized one small issue. While this is a good weapon, it can only train defensive and controlled. So in the long term, it still would be nice to get the Dragon Sword, because that will be my best strength training weapon, or the Dragon Sword and the Slackness Cudgel are the two best strength training weapons, because the whip can't train strength. So it'd still be nice to get them if I can. But from those Sulfur Lizard tasks, I did manage to get enough medium clues, so I can now do 50 medium clues, and my plan is I want to get to 100, or not 50 new medium clues, 250 medium clues. Pretty much, I want to get the 100 EC clue milestone, the 50 medium clue milestone, 50 hards, 1 elite, and 1 master if I can. So hopefully that goes well. And I also was lucky enough to get the Mystic Gloves, which is a pretty decent upgrade considering I didn't have like any magic gloves before. And I also got 3 Brimstone Keys, which really aren't useful now that I got the Hosta, but I figured I might as well. I mean, I could always get a second Hosta. That would be silly. Oh, Mana Rise, that's interesting. And rubies. Crafting experience is always welcome. But actually, the one thing I did want to do now, before I do those clues, I want to get a Temple Spider task, and I want to go try and kill Sarachnis, because that should count for the task, even though I don't get any bonuses on tasks besides experience, but I don't know, I thought it'd be fun, and also just killing Temple Spiders in general would be nice so I can start working on that mini-quest. But yeah, hopefully Sarachnis goes down easily with this nice crush weapon here. Well, a bit of good news, bad news. The good news is I did manage to kill Sarachnis here and complete that league task, and I even got a pretty decent drop, all things considered. But the bad news is I am not strong enough to keep killing her. That one kill was a struggle. I just did not hit often enough, and I did not deal enough damage, and once she summoned those minions, they just tore through me. So I was hoping to actually kill her to get the weapon poison, and also I need the red spider eggs. But yeah. Well, following Sarachnis, I've been busy working on clues, and as you can see I have a bunch of caskets. I'm about halfway to the milestones I've been working on, and unfortunately I was not able to complete the elite clue, because once again it required the emote clue, and I cannot get that mystic skirt. And my master clue also got stuck because it needs 85 farming, which I don't have yet. The good news is I did hit 80 farming, and also 75 magic, so I'm getting close to it, but not quite yet. So anyway, let's open the caskets I got so far, because I need a break from clues. And oh wow, vestments, that's one of the things I was hoping for, so that's a great start. Anything else of note? Because aside from, pretty much I'm just going for prayer gear, and, prayer gear? Well, Lulverns are also good, but mainly just want the prayer gear now, and some magic upgrades. Also still do need an Amulet of Power. Although that's for medium clues unless I get it trimmed. Ooh, a mask. So yeah, I'm really not expecting too terribly much from these. But if I could finish a vestment set, that would be nice. So, there's 50 easy clues. My goal is going to be trying to get 100 for the points there. But I won't get that till I do the rest of some of these, because I have a lot of easy clues saved up. I might even go for 250 in the long term, but for right now I just want to aim for 100 if I can. And lots of noise outside. Okay, well, only the vestment bottom, but that's still better than nothing. Now, medium clues. Aside from the power army, I really don't want anything. I already got the manacles. If I could get some of the other boots, that would be nice, but I'm not expecting to get, like, ranger boots. Okay, there's the power army.
So anything else? I'm pretty sure I won't hit 50 medium clues either. Yeah, I only have a few. But next batch I should hit 50. And... Oh, but I did hit 25. I thought there was a milestone I'd hit. Okay. Well, I got the power enemy, that's all I was going for of that. And hards, there's a bit more here, I think, like enchanted, but... Wow! Okay, the other thing I forgot was the boots, because I really haven't prioritized ranger boots, because I could get these, but I'm glad I at least have some ranging boots, and wow, 50 law runes, that's a lot. Said, oh my god, and armadillo Sammy... Man, hard clues really like me, that's so many law runes. And a master clue to boot. And another master clue. And let's see. And a few left. Can we get anything else? I forget if I have that already. I know I have a body. Ooh. That's matching. And last... Oh my god! What is my hard clue luck? So, yeah, I think I'm pretty good for, clues. Man, I got the boots. Yeah, I'm really happy with that, and I still have more clues coming in the future, but for now I think I'm actually going to take a break from clues and work on that temple spider task just to do a bit more Slayer, because one thing I was hoping is that I could kill Sarachnis to get the egg sac, because I've been saving up snapdragons and I don't have any red spider eggs, but even the small temple spiders do drop some, so hopefully I'll be able to start making super restores now. So let me explain why this is such a weird outfit right now. So I went back to Temple Spires and I decided the best way to kill him would be to just kind of pray in AFK. So I went and got the Shade Robe top, and I did that for a few tasks actually, so I could stock up on 1, the red spider eggs, and 2, so I could finish all these books here for the mini quest. And I believe if I just use them here... Okay. So yeah, that was In Search of Knowledge, 50 points, and I think she'll actually buy this for 1k. Got a spare page. But yeah, I don't think I'll do many more temple spiders unless I really need the spider eggs. And also, oh wow, that was actually more than I thought it was. So yeah, 75 Airblore. Only 5 more levels until I hit the last milestone. I was hoping for that. But yeah, I did get a decent bit of attack and strength. Not too much on the Slayer front. And I did also poison this with P+. Now, I really wanted to get P++ from Sarachnis, but the Temple Spiders only drop P+, and the problem is I can't clean it, because I don't think there's any way to get a cleaning cloth, but I decided this was still better than, you know, not. And aside from that task there, I did also get the grubby chest, and when I went to get the Shade Robe top, I did also get the last Catacombs entrances. So, yeah, I'm not sure what Slayer task I want to do next, though. So I'll need to think about that, although I might go back to clues instead. I've been working at Slayer, my new outfit here, and I managed to get 77. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the thing I wanted to end off the episode, so instead we're here in the Farming Guild, because I just got 82 farming on a yew tree. And there's a couple tasks we can do now because of that. The first, if I come over here, these herbs were so convenient to just die. So if I use this, I can boost up to resurrect crops. Okay, I thought that might happen. But also these snake grass over here also were convenient enough to die. So if we go over here, we can... There we go, resurrect crops. One of them had to work. So there is Resurrect Crops for 100 league points, but if we come back here, I have a Garden Pie, which boosts 3, I have 82, you probably can do the math, and ta-da, there is another league task to enter back here, and that also means I can start growing these crops now. I don't have the level for the redwood tree, or I could do that as well. So I think I will at least start on these, because I really would like to get faster farming experience, because my clue is also back there, the master clue. Although I don't want to try it yet, because if I, see the level already ran out and I would have been kicked out. That's a bad thing to do when you're fighting a cabbage mage. So, yeah. But in the next episode, I'm not sure if I'm going to start it with Slayer or clues, but I have a lot of stuff I want to be working on. And also, I probably will be doing a skilling episode coming up, because I've been doing a lot of Slayer lately and clues, but there still is a good bit of points I have from skilling, so we'll see. But that's going to be it for this episode, so hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye.